G'day team, Coach Ray here. I'm a triathlon coach who specialises in coaching beginner and recreational athletes to achieve their sporting as well as their health and fitness goals. In today's short video, I'm going to take you through week number 4 of my 8-week Ironman 70.3 swim success training plan. That guy there in the orange goggles, that's Daryl. He's a guy I've coached for many events, including Challenge Wanaka a few moons ago. In fact, he's looking at coming back and potentially being in Challenge Wanaka next year. Beside him is Diane, just under the K there. Unfortunately, that is the best I could do. Diane, I coached for over 10 years. She did Challenge Wanaka, Challenge Rote as well. So this training plan is for athletes looking to swim or looking to do an Ironman 70.3 and want to improve their swimming. They've got too many commitments, not enough hours of the day, whether it's work, family commitments, study commitments, and you're feeling unprepared for the race day swim. You've struggled with generic training plans that don't fit your lifestyle. This one will help mitigate those issues. Now, if you want a biking and running training plan as well, or a strength training plan to complement your triathlon training, I've got options for that, and I'll talk about them at the end of the video. But let's focus on the swimming. So the focus points for week 4, we're going to continue the consistency. We're going to develop that aerobic fitness and with a bit of speed in this week's sets. Let's have a look at what those sessions are. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday are our swim days. Sessions 10, 11, and 12 in the Ironman 70.3 Swim Success Series. Monday's session is going to be based around 1600s. Tuesday's session is going to be around a set of broken 200s, and Thursday's session is going to be a pyramid session. I'll cover those in detail right now. So session 10, a little bit of technique work, threshold work with the hundreds on a short rest. So the session itself starts with a 500 meter warm-up. Now, like the previous week's videos, when I say 500 meters, if you swim in a 25 or a 50 yard pool, just swim 500 yards. Convert, or not convert, just replace meters with yards. It's going to take about the same amount of time anyway. It'll mean that if you're swimming in a yard-based pool, you're going to be swimming a little bit shorter. So start with a 500 meter warm-up, and then you're going to do the normal 8x50 drill swim set, where we swim 25 meters as a drill, and then straight in, reinforce that technique you've been focusing on in the drill by swimming regularly for the next 25 meters. Take a short rest, repeat using a new drill. If you want some ideas of some drills to incorporate into this set, click the link down in the description, go through to the article describing the workout in full detail. From there, you can then link through, and I've got videos of me explaining and demonstrating a number of different drills that you can utilize. The next set is a 16 by 100 meters, build 1 to 4 with a 10-second rest interval. So that means that each 4 reps, or every rep, we're getting faster for 4 reps. And then after the 4th rep, onto the 5th, the 9th, and the 13th, we're cutting it back and building up again. And you can see that as it progresses up for the first 4, from 5 through to 8, from 9 through to 12, and then 13 through to 16, getting faster and faster with each rep. And then we're going to finish with a 200 meter cool down for a total of 2,700 meters. That's session 10. Let's have a look at session 11 on the Tuesday. This has got a combination of speed and the sustained speed, working on a bit of that aerobic fitness. Now, I'll explain the broken 200s shortly, but starting with a 400 warm-up like we normally do. Nice steady state swim, break it up, have some stretching in the middle if you need to. We're then moving into a set of 12 by 25 meter drills. After each drill, take a short break, reset your mind, think about what you need to do for the next drill and crack into it. Now, broken 200 is actually 400 meters total. You swim 200 meters continuously, take that 20-second rest interval, and then the next 200 meters is broken up into 4 50-meter repetitions with a 10-second rest. After that last 50, back to the start, do another 200, another 4x50, repeat a total of 5 times, and then finish with a 200-meter cool down. Once again, although I didn't mention it for session 10, cool down, feel free to incorporate some other strokes, some backstroke, some breaststroke, probably not butterfly. Work on that feel from the water with multiple strokes, whether backstroke or breaststroke. And then on Thursday, we've got a session 12. Pyramid session, we're looking at the aerobic efficiency improvements. So we're going to swim a 400-meter warm-up. Once again, break that up, stop and stretch if you need to. And then we're going to swim 100 meters, 200 meters, 300 meters, 400 meters, 500 meters, and then down the other side of the pyramid, 400, 300, 200, 100. After each rep, take 10, 20, or 30 seconds rest as detailed within the program. And then after the last one, take as long as you need, and then into that 200 cool down. Total of 3,100 meters total. Once again, with the cool down, feel free to incorporate some backstroke and breaststroke. At the start of the video, I mentioned some other options. So if you want bike and run training as well, I've got my Ironman 70.3 fast track training plan where you maximize your performance in just 10 hours per week. To keep it under 10 hours per week with the cycling and running, we're effectively using the same training plan, just 2 swim sessions a week. We can add that third one in, push it out to about 11 hours. Now, if you want a strength training plan to complement your triathlon training, I've got TriStrong, 8 weeks to a stronger, faster you. And I've also got a 16 and a 20-week version of that as well. And if you want something a little bit more personalized, send me a DM, look me up on Facebook, look me up on Instagram. I'm easy to find on Facebook, easy to find on Instagram at coach_Ray_NZ, or just send me an email, coachray@coachray.nz, and we can organize a time to sit down and talk training. I love talking training, by the way. We'll spend 40 minutes, maybe an hour, just talking about training and how you can optimize your situation and get the best return on your time investment into your training. I've got a raft of options to help build your fitness. Any other questions, feel free, flick us a message. Happy to answer and help you out with with any questions you might have in relation to training, especially this training plan. All the best with your training this week. In the comments down below, let me know how those sessions worked out for you. Ka kite anō, have a fantastic week.